The call came just after midnight. The wedding planner's voice was brittle with rehearsed sympathy. "Mr. Hale, your family has decided to cancel your invitation, but they'd like me to thank you for keeping the deposit." 65,000, wasn't it? I almost laughed. They thought I was funding their celebration of betrayal. I said quietly, "Cancel the entire wedding." A pause, a sharp inhale. "But sir, you're not the bride." "No," I said, "but I own the venue, the catering company, and the hotel chain where every guest booked their stay." Silence, then I stammered. "Oh my God. Exactly. My brother Daniel used to be my shadow. He followed me everywhere, into the family business, into late-night card games, into women's laughter and our father's stern lectures. We weren't equals, not really. I built, he borrowed, I dreamed, he spent. But I protected him always." Then came Leela. Sharp smile, champagne eyes. She was fire at first glance, and for some reason she chose me. Within a year she knew my secrets, my plans, the passwords to my empire. I loved her foolishly. Even told her about Daniel's weaknesses, the gambling, the debts. She listened, nodded, held my hand. I thought I'd found a partner. I didn't notice when she began to laugh harder at his jokes than mine. The betrayal revealed itself in fragments. A late-night call cut short when I entered the room. Her perfume lingering in his car. A slip of her handwriting on an envelope meant for him. Still, I ignored it until the hotel manager, my hotel, forwarded me an email. My brother had booked the presidential suite for a year's worth of private meetings. The signature at the bottom, Leela's. That was the night my heart stopped beating for them. Not with sorrow, with clarity. I didn't rage. I didn't confront. I learned. I studied the wedding contracts. I held the lease agreements in my hand. Every signature, every clause. I traced the flow of money, where it came from, where it went. Most of it from me. They thought I was the fool footing the bill. They never realized I was the architect, and architects decide when the structure collapses. So I began to prepare quietly. Step 1, secure control. I bought out the minority partners in the venue 6 months earlier. It was supposed to be a surprise for Leela. Ironic, isn't it? Step 2, the caterers. I funded the company 2 years ago when Daniel begged me to save his friend's failing business. Papers still bore my name. Step 3, the hotels. That was easy. The Hale family name has been on the deeds for decades. I waited, patient, a snake under warm sand. So when the planner called, when she told me I was uninvited from the circus I had built, I didn't feel excluded. I felt unleashed. "Cancel everything," I repeated. "But the guests," she whispered. "They'll find locked doors, empty tables, darkened rooms. Let them wonder why the empire turned to dust." He hung up. The next morning my brother stormed into my office, his face red with fury. "What the hell have you done?" he shouted. I leaned back, calm. "Me? I just reclaimed what's mine." "You ruined my wedding." "No, Daniel, you ruined our blood. You slept with a woman I loved. You took my trust, my money, my silence. All I did was stop financing your betrayal." He sputtered, grasping for words. "She loves me." "Then let her," I said, "love you in a courthouse with plastic chairs and a clerk's signature. That's what you can afford without me." His shoulders sagged then. The first crack in his arrogance. The wedding never happened. Guests scattered like startled birds. The story spread. Daniel Hale humiliated, abandoned at the altar of his own making. Leela vanished. Rumor says she followed another man with deeper pockets. I didn't chase her. She was already gone the moment she betrayed me. As for Daniel, he still calls sometimes. Leaves drunk messages about brotherhood and forgiveness. I don't answer because revenge isn't always fire and fury. Sometimes it's silence. Sometimes it's letting them live with the ashes of what they thought they built. And me, I didn't lose a brother or a lover. I lost illusions. What I gained was freedom, and freedom, unlike weddings, doesn't require deposits.